I'm Harrison Graham, and it is time for part 2 of my biggest Bears crash outs. Welcome into Chicago Bears Now. I am Harrison Graham, and I've been doing this show since January of 2020, and we went back into the archives and came up with my 12 biggest crash outs, at least 12 of the biggest. I'm sure a couple have gotten lost in the fray. It's hard to remember / track all of them down. Producer Collins did a great job helping me out. This is part 2. We did 12 through 7 on this video right here. So I would actually suggest, I'll have the link to this video pinned in the comment section, part 1. If you want to go watch this one first, then come back. I'll pin part 2 onto that video as well. Once part 2 comes out for people who watch that video, it'll be pinned right there. So if you want to go back, watch 12 through 7, and then come back here and watch 6 through 1, totally understandable. Or if you want to go watch part 2 after this, that is understandable as well. Okay, 6 to 1. Remember Javon Wims? We're going back to the 2020 season. Now, technically, this game was January 21. The only playoff watch party I have gotten to do was Bears, Saints in 2020, and this was the beginning of the end of that game. It was an uphill battle to begin with. It was the first year of the 7 seed in the wild card. Remember, the Bears backed into the playoffs, and Bill Lazor dials up a trick play for Javon Wims, and it worked until it didn't. To me, they were clearly influenced by that Saints sideline who was yelling incompletion. So 1st and 10 at the 40. Direct snap, David Montgomery. Oh, trick play here, reverse. Trubisky taking a shot for the end zone. Wims, oh, he dropped it. Oh, my goodness. You've got to be kidding me. What a play call by Bill Lazor. Check this out. David Montgomery, direct snap. Jet sweep handoff to Cordell Patterson. Trubisky drops a dime, and Wims drops it. Oh, my God. He just whiffed the ball. He didn't even, oh, my God. I can't believe that. It's like the girl meme that you always see on Twitter where she's like this and the ball just hits her chest. Like, he literally whiffed the ball. He didn't even – I don't even know if you'd count it as a drop because it didn't even hit his hands because he just whiffed it. But that was unbelievable. Bill Lazor, remember him? Good times. Not really. But, yeah, that was – if you hit that play, it just kind of wonders, put some pressure on the Saints. The defense played well that whole game, but the offense did not have much juice whatsoever. But that was a great call, and yeah, Javon Wims, who, by the way, earlier in the season against the Saints as well, got ejected for punching Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. And then in this game against the Saints, Anthony Miller got ejected for, I believe, also punching Chauncey Gardner-Johnson. Just a total train wreck. But, yeah, that was something. And, by the way, how far has our visual presentation come since then? Man, we have evolved quite a bit. All right, number 5. Oh, Matt Eberflus. This is a little change up here. Remember after the Patriots game, Matt Eberflus every week had a Monday guest appearance on Cap and J Hood via ESPN 1000, and it was the perfect metaphor. The man didn't even have a phone that worked. It kept cutting out. The interview got cut short, and I just went nuclear on that situation. My name is Harrison Graham. Matt Eberflus just finished his interview on ESPN 1000 that he does every Monday morning after the Bears game on Sunday. And I say finish, more like cut short, because his phone disconnected at least 3 times during the interview. I mean, the Bears don't even have a fucking phone that works. They don't even have a phone. I mean, if that's not the perfect metaphor, the perfect just breakdown of where this team and franchise is right now, I don't know what is. I mean, what a total embarrassment to go on. First of all, he should not be allowed to do this Monday morning interview because he should have been fired, relieved of his duties last night. But if you're going to put him out there and let him do it, can we get him a motherfucking phone that works? I mean, Jesus. Oh, gosh. Baby Harrison. Oh, is that from the last one? Yeah. God, what a disgrace that was. I was reading a comment, by the way, on the live chat for anyone who's watching this later. But like I said, I think that was the perfect metaphor last season. I mean, he couldn't even call into a show with a phone that was operational. So yeah, that was a tough scene, and Cap was letting him have it too. He was not happy about that. Okay, always weird shit with the Commanders. Another clip here that was not during a game. You guys remember my post-game rant against the Commanders in 2022? The 12-7 loss. Like, everybody points to last year. Don't get me wrong. That was something. That's coming. But this was a good one. And by the way, I watched the full post-game recently. There's some funny shit in there that's beyond this clip that's coming up. But let's see what this sounds like.
This is a joke. Losing this game is a joke. To put this into words is impossible. Time of possession, Bears 32 minutes, Washington less than 28. Total yards, you ready? 392 to 214 in favor of the Bears. You fucking lost, okay? Passing yards. Let me find this here. 154. You hold them to 86 passing yards at home, and you lose. You lose to Carson Wentz. He's his own coach, Ron Rivera, former Bear, earlier this week said, we're not competing in the NFC East because our quarterback stinks. That's basically what he said. And you just lost to that team. That is embarrassing. I don't care if it's a rebuilding year. This is a disgrace of a performance.
That was the infamous Velus Jones muff punt inside the 5 to gift wrap them a touchdown. 3 trips offensively inside the 5 that resulted in 0 points. 1, Justin Fields threw a ball off his own lineman's head that was picked off. The Mooney and Dante Pettis drops at the end of the game. And then I can't remember what happened on the other one. But they got inside the 5 3 times, got 0 points. I mean, they just completely dominated that game and they lost. It was But that was an unbelievable loss. And that team sucks. We know that. But it was the first year of the rebuild. But, man, they legit should have won that game by 20 points. And they somehow managed to lose it. But, yeah, that whole video is up there. It's up there. I think later on in the show I ripped my jersey and hat off and just threw them off set because I said something about like, oh, they don't deserve for me to represent them or something. But I lost my shit. But I'd say good times, but it really wasn't. All right, top 3 coming up. Subscribe to the channel. We'll have live watch parties all season. More crash outs will come, I'm sure. Free and daily videos, 24/7, 365. We react to the latest news and rumors. We go live 2+ times per week, including every game day during the season. A whole lot more coverage as well. Trying to get to 125,000 subs. Join the movement by hitting that subscribe button. All right, top 3. We're getting down to it here, down to business. The final Eberflus debacle. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Going back to empty, last time they did this, DJ beat Brian Branch for a touchdown. Oh, my God, 2 guys unblocked, sacked. He didn't even have a chance there. You got to take your time out right now, Flus. Take your time out, Eberflus. What is he doing? Flus has no clue. Flus has no clue. There's 15 seconds left. Oh, my God. How does he not take the time out? Snap the ball! Williams throws. Incomplete, game over. What is Eberflus doing? How does that happen? What are we doing? What is Eberflus doing?
You have to take a timeout immediately there. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody except for Matt Eberflus. I had to throw in the beginning of the postgame show at the end of that there. My God, man. It is especially if the Bears become good, we're going to look back. Like, if they're good this year, like right away, post-Eberflus, we're going to look back at last year. And I think it's already pretty established, but I think it's some of the worst coaching we have ever seen. Ever seen. By the way, underrated part of that one is Cullen just changing the clock. Because, like, we don't sync up with, like, the stadium clock. Like, it doesn't work like that. So, like, the time is usually within a few seconds, but it's not exact. So that one's winding, so it goes 35. Then I think he waited 17, 13. Like, it's just dwindling and just we're getting suffocated. And, yeah, a hopeless Hail Mary had no shot. All right, top two. A good one. Had to include this. Way to end last season. It's the 2024 season. But this one actually happened in 2025. The Bears finally beat the Packers. Williams throws over the middle. Caught. DJ, you got to get up and clock it. Where's the ref? You got to hand it to the ref. They get the spike off. It's going to be a 51-yarder. It's actually straight up in the middle of the field. 51-yarder. Doesn't look that windy based on the flags. We'll see if they ice them. Snap. Hold. Kick. Is good! The Bears beat the Packers for the first time in 2,210 days. Cairo Santos from 51 yards. Finally!
Let's go!
They beat the Packers finally. Had to include a good moment, right? A lot of juice there as well. Caleb, 1-0 at Lambeau. Bears, 1-0 in 2025. Hopefully a good omen. Get the FGBs going in the chat. Fuck Green Bay. We all know what the deal is, but it couldn't be number one, unfortunately. And I think we all know what is number one. Jayden Daniels, 65 yards in the air. Matt Eberflus clueless. Tyreek Stevenson doesn't know what's going on. The Commanders beat the Bears on a Hail Mary. No penalties, no bullshit, and you've got this game won. Probably just one play. Daniels, quick out of bounds at the 48 with 2 seconds left, so it'll be a Hail Mary. I'd take a timeout here if I'm Flus. Make sure you got everything how you want it. Flus, you got 3 timeouts. Set up what you want. I guess they don't get to set up what they want, but I'd be taking a timeout here, making sure you got your ducks in a row. Low snap. Daniels, last play of the game, barring a penalty. He's under pressure. He's back at his own 30. Still dancing around. Rolling left now. He's going to wind up at the 35-yard line and throw it as far as he can. And it is tipped and caught for a touchdown. That is why you take a motherfucking timeout, Flus!
Fucking hate this team, bro.
Man, that one's still painful. That one is still painful. We got to beat him this year, man. I'm going to bring producer Cullen on because we were talking during that clip, and you guys let me know, what do you think my top crash out is? I think that's a pretty clear number one. Especially during a game. I've had a couple post-game rants. That Commanders 22 one's up there for sure. I mean, this post-game one was up there as well. Yeah. Cullen, you were just saying that during your silence there, I'm just sitting in the producer chair, just don't know what to say. And I go, there's nothing to say.
Yeah. No, I mean, it was that was one of those moments where, again, I'm still new-ish to the Harrison Graham experience. And listen, I mean, that was an all-time quote. That's just one of those where you're just like, hey, man, let you go, let you kind of just get it out there. And, yeah, it was an all-timer. Crazy. I still think about that play like to this day. And yeah, all time. Like I said, I had nothing. I was like, I was dead silent, probably behind the camera for a good 20, 30, 40 minutes.
Obviously, what we do is different, but I think sometimes if the moment's big enough, just like silence is better. Just like let the moment do the talking.
Right.
And that was definitely one of those. It's just like, I just got to take it all in. The fans got to feel how they're feeling. This is a great comment from Nick Grimes. He goes, I effing hate this team, bro. When we went to 4-2 at the time is still so valid. And I think I said this in the post game. It's like, you just kind of knew. It's like, you didn't know they were going to lose 10 in a row. You didn't know the season was over, but you knew that Eberflus wasn't good enough. I think that's when it was like, it was done for me. I was like, I don't know how the rest of this year is going to go. I certainly didn't know it would collapse the way it did. But I did feel in that moment, I was like, you're just not going to win with this coach. Like, it's just not going to happen. And, yeah, it was a tough one. And then they lost 9 more times before they won again. So, wow, that was
pretty crazy.
That was something. That was something. But I know that was painful for some of you, but hopefully you got a couple chuckles out of it. All right, that's going to do it for part 1 of my crash outs. And, maybe we'll do crash out of the week, crash out call of the week, good or bad, throughout this season. That could be fun, like YouTube short form content, Instagram Reels, TikTok, whatever. But keep it locked in. Football season is going to be here. I will say this, in a weird way, rewatching all that, it's got me fired up for football season. Bear down.